snap of this drive will come
I didn't
from
even register the fucking thing I was trying to run.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Ooh.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option.
Yeah, that
two.
wasn't even a play I meant to call. It was the play it called because I ran out of time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside.
Bro, we fucking played that side and everything.
Inside the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5.
It was like the dudes shedded and then they went back and engaged the block that they didn't have to engage with.
End of the quarter, and Arkansas
Like
has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Jesus Christ, dude.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
If I'm doing coverage shells and shit, sometimes that happens to me.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
That was intentional grounding.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach... And
that should have been intentional grounding.
With the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, I just didn't make one adjustment.
Not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Oh, fuck.
Third and long. He has to throw for it.
I accidentally switched stick to man coverage where it worked out. The blitz came in.
Working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation.
Yeah, it's like the same to me.
Guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job.
Well, actually, I feel like road kicking is way harder, but the regular kicking is... Yeah, you did.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss,
let's try this shit again.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. And don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time, and then Tank Bigsby here in recent years too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, and they've got a little bit of space to operate, that's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the...
I was trying to throw it. I don't know why he was running so fucking slow.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah,
he's the best player on my roster.
No margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Why the fuck are y'all playing like that?
Game plan. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10.
You're not even in a coverage show. You guys are playing so weird.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Move.
Jackson will throw. Got his man on the outside.
Literally nobody followed him.
And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Hard running there. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brown will throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
I don't know why the fuck he's not throwing that. I tried to throw that so much earlier when he was open.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quick release on the RPO. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And you can hear the exhale from up here, guys. Like that was a big third down. This offense, they've already dug themselves a hole, right? They understand. They're down. It's getting closer to the half. They need to make some plays. That was a big third down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again.
Dude, hold on to the fucking ball.
This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Brown wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right.
Why the fuck?
Deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. On the ground, it's Russell. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half.
I will have it. I don't know how much I'm going to play it.
Call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I just think he put too much zip on the ball. I mean, he threw that thing.
That guy specifically, I don't think was shaded at all. I only shaded 2 different people.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
These punters are fucking so unrealistically ridiculous.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'll play some clean football now.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Just about set to get this second half underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Thank you.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Might be changing the route. Brown will throw it. Complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Coming out with it, it's Harrington. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the fumble trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play. You make up the game plan.
It's
and
the one thing I always make sure I do.
This 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Bro.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
Bro, what the fuck? The meter didn't even pop up until like the last second. I didn't even think it was a meter throw.
Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. At the 45 on its way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall.
Jesus.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score.
Why are you...
by 14, Jesse?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this
One of
game.
my
Don't be
dudes messed
afraid
up
to
in
dial
coverage.
up plays that you've already had success with, running it and
I don't
throwing
know
it.
why
It's
he
okay to
did.
repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout.
We need...
Almost the D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on.
What's the point of putting on the positions and making plays if you're not going to make them?
Break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Just keep slinging it. Going for the big play. And
yeah.
Wanted it all on third
that was
down,
not the person I thought you were fucking throwing it to.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum, that was a...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Damn it.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first
One time
down.
I don't put a fucking spy on the field.
The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Looking downfield on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly.
Yeah, if the DB's right on, he's not going to give you a big one. If the DB's good enough, it won't give you any green at all.
Taking that away.
I don't know what the fuck with these plays, bro. Like, I play Rags or I play Jason, these screens are fine, but they do not want to follow your ass for whatever reason.
On that star out wide.
Jackson will
I fucking didn't get the thing off.
to the wideout.
Oh, another fucking pick. Well, is that the third one this drive we should have had?
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
There we go.
The incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jess.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete.
I gotta get used to these DV meters.
They could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
Thank you.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need...
He's got it way down the field. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
The only sad part of playing the offense I play is my quarterback gets hit a lot and he doesn't make it to the end of a lot of games.
And a very good return. He is stopped just short of midfield on what turns out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Ooh, I think I fucking... Oh, I did. That actually should have helped.
Open space at the 25. He'll get that one all
The best player on my team right there.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion.
I don't fucking... Whatever this play is fucking...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Oh, that baby.
Way glitchier than the other ones. Like, they do not follow him no matter what.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Brown will throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A designed run for the quarterback. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Tigers in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
What the fuck?
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, when you see a tight end come that open, a lot of times it had something to do with the wide receivers running down the middle of the field, stretching those safeties, and he just slips out and kind of gets lost, and the tight end was wide open on the outer part of the field.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's clapped. And they're able to get him on the ground.
I actually don't know what that guy was supposed to be doing.
Have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That fucking worked out perfectly.
He's going to let it go.
That didn't.
He's got it along the sideline. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Buys a little extra time.
Jesus, dude, how y'all getting outran that badly?
Let's it fly. And the physical
I was
play there forces the
a millimeter away from greening that.
And it's
It's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Throws to the wideout.
How about the sound on how you?
This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, dude who's supposed to cover him got bumped.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas!
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down to the ground. Send out the offense to go to work. So
yeah.
That last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, makes a grab and room to run. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Throws toward the end zone. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays.
What the fuck's the flag? Oh, I didn't know they called that. I don't know if I've ever had a holding call in regs.
The penalty might be on them. Third and 11. A run inside. It's Smith. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range.
What the fuck? We were getting set back on the fucking thing.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy.
I would never accept that in a league game. I don't really care about people's feelings in that I play into ether.
Jackson gonna throw it.
Well, that's a good man right there.
Hauls it in. And a good job in
That was the
coverage
best
there as they
man we
stop
played
it
all
after
day.
just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll go to work in the air on second down.
Thank you.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are.
I'm just more pit. All the other fucking picks I stepped in front of, I haven't gotten.
The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know,
Got it down the field. He's running free down the middle. The 30, the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away.
Yeah, I threw it. I threw it
zone.
behind you, so I could try to stop you like that.
There's no mercy rule in college
Because
football, man.
if I green it like I did, you can't really contest me unless you put your dude in a position to hit the ball, which your guy obviously wasn't.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
He's got the
I thought that dude was going to be on the... I didn't expect him to be on the hard flat.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it.
I also don't know how I caught that. But
Explosive touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the
that was the
5.
ball don't lie play for that fucking encroachment I just got.
He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's
Oh,
Jackson.
I don't know what my coverage is supposed to be, but that was
Just
fine.
not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
and this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
Didn't expect that right there. I didn't even pass commit. I actually had a blitzer up the middle, so
And he scored! Touchdown, Arkansas!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. He's got it on the outside. Off to the races. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
oh,
That's why
oh,
they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Oh, they're after him.
Good
Hit
blitz.
hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense
yeah, I don't
knows
think I'm
you're
gonna.
throw it. They're
I
pinning their
don't
ears
think
back.
you could change the
Can't feel very
quarterback's
confident
release
right now for the play
if he's an
call.
NIL player.
Certainly through the quarterback that you're going to have time to throw.
And this game's starting to take away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation.
I could be wrong, but I don't think it lets you change the release of NIL plays.
Scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't change lag ways.
Trying play action. Bring in the heat.
Good defense.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
I mean, it was a hard angle to throw in front of him.
Guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That blitz did not fucking... Oh, well, it got enough to get him to throw off. That blitz was supposed to come in way faster.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Green.
Upstairs to make the catch. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Brown wants to pass. Skips away from pressure.
Oh, good switch stick.
Make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.